Hey guys, welcome back to the video. So just a little bit of housekeeping. There's a lot of racket going around this house at the moment. It's been going like this for weeks, so apologies if you get distracted. But in this video guys, I've just acquired a new board game. This is a game that I've absolutely enjoyed playing, and the extra element to it is something that I really like. What is that game? It is Marvel Dice Throne. I brought this off a fellow board gamer by the name of Jarrett. Thank you, Jarrett. Name might be familiar if you know of the Hobbit and Unexpected Party board game. He was one of the guys that worked on that. So yes, I thought I'd do an unboxing, show you guys what's in it and all that kind of cool stuff. Because a lot of the stuff that's in this is from the Kickstarter rather than the retail version. So, got a big box in front of me. And right at the top, we have some premium play mats, as you can see here. So I'm not going to take all these out. I will see if I can find a photo to show you guys the mats. But we've got Thor here. Then we have Black Widow. We have Black Panther. We have Doctor Strange. This one's pretty much out, so I should probably show you guys this one. We got Scarlet Witch. We have Loki, and then of course we have Spider-Man Miles Morales. So the other cool thing that was in here guys is a promo card set, as you can see. So this includes 8 main phase cards, 8 randomizer cards, 8 mythic cards, and how to use card. And then of course we have premium sleeves, so this is the Marvel Dice Throne Heroes. And here it is. It's Marvel Dice Throne. It's a pretty cool box. So just taking the lid off. You've got some pretty cool artwork just in the middle there. And you'll see that everything is in its own section, corresponding to the picture. So, for example, that's Thor. And then in the middle we've got our rules to play, and a whole bunch of things to cut out and whatnot. That corresponds with the game, obviously. And each sort of section. So I'm just opening up Thor, guys, as you can see. And that is its mat. So basically what you're doing is you're rolling dice, and the dice are determining if you've got one of these sorts of abilities. For example, to use Odin Force you need 2 hammers and you need 3 helmets. That's going to deal 5 damage to another player, and you get to roll 5 dice, so on and so forth. So it's a game of trying to defeat your other players and be the last person standing, really. But the cool thing I love about the Thor deck, guys, is the fact of, in the retail version it had a cardboard Mjolnir. In this version it has a metal one. That's cool. And it even says, whoever holds this hammer, if they be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor. So that was one of the main things I was really looking forward to, finally owning. Each dice in each section is different, of course. These dice here correspond to what Thor's abilities are. So these are the ones that you roll. You have a life tracker. Let me grab that out. So there you go, there's your health tracker. And combat points. How many combat points you've got to use. And then of course you have a deck that gives you special abilities. It's obviously got your turn order, which is kind of helpful, especially if you're new to the game, you don't quite understand how to play. And then, yeah, special abilities. For example, this one here, Stormbreak. Play only if you have thrown Mjolnir. So you can throw, not physically, you don't want to harm anybody, guys, come on. So you can play this only if you've thrown Mjolnir twice this turn. So obviously Mjolnir kind of works as a boomerang. You throw it at a player, that player gets damage, it comes back to you. You throw it to that player, gets more damage, comes back to you. Then if you have Stormbreak in your hand, you can play that. It allows you to draw a card, and you gain 1 CP. You gain a guard break, which is part of the cardboard cutouts that I showed you before. They give you a special ability, like I think Black Panther has electrokinesis or something. And electrokinesis, there we go. So the electrokinesis pretty much is explained on here. It boosts abilities, or you spend to draw a card. For example, a player may spend 3 electrokinesis at any time to draw 1 card. And then of course Mjolnir, that allows you to throw or retrieve to gain bonuses. And there's a guard break, which is the broken shield looking thing at the top. That there says, if a player concludes their offensive roll phase with an attack, they may spend this token and roll 1 die. The outcome is 1 to 3, the attack becomes undefendable. So that means if you go to attack somebody, they can't defend it. Simple as that. So yes, that is Thor. I'll quickly go through the other ones. All the abilities are pretty much the same, there's just different terminologies. It can do different things, but the concept itself is pretty much the same. Then we've got the LIKE board for those LIKE fans out there. And then of course that's your abilities and everything. And then of course you have your player aid. Quickly going through, so he's got illusion, he's got a bag of tricks and spellbound. That allows you to do different things. He's got his health and everything. And just like Thor, he's got his own dice. He even has Loki's helmet. And then it's got the cards. We've got Scarlet Witch. And the player board for Scarlet Witch is here. Once again, does the same sort of thing, just different abilities, different effects. Her different abilities, as opposed to everybody else, is probability manipulation, reality warp, conjure, and crackle. And then she's got her dice. So she even has her helmet, is, you know, Scarlet Witch. We've got Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Of course, the abilities. So his different abilities is combo, webbed, and invisibility. So you can see that on that side. And that's his dice. You can see that there's some webs there. There's his shooter. There's a natural spider emblem. So that's the dice that Spider-Man rolls. Captain Marvel. Marvel's player board. Her special abilities include Cosmic Ray, Cosmic Flare, and Radiance. Just like her, she's got her own dice. Wakanda Forever, Black Panther. Black Panther's playing board. And his special abilities are Kinetic Energy and Vibranium Suit. This is dice, so he's got scratch marks. He's got the emblem of Black Panther, and he's got the cool looking triangle symbol. Got Doctor Strange. And Strange's abilities are, there's spell cards. So as opposed to dice, he's actually got spell cards he can use. But on the dice he's got Crimson Bands, Premonition, and Deja Vu. And the other thing I forgot to mention, guys, is if you look here, that explains the dice and their symbols. And that's the dice. And of course they've all got their own combat points, they've got all their own health, and it's designed to suit the character. The last one in here, guys, is of course the very beautiful Black Widow. And her abilities is to go covert ops, agility, and time bomb. And once again, she's got her own set of dice. So yes, it's pretty much a dice rolling game. You're trying to be the last character standing. You've got different abilities and your own sort of unique tricks that you can do. And that helps to win the game. And yeah, you can pretty much play as any one of these characters. And the mats, of course, like I said, didn't come with the retail version. So it's very cool to have those. And of course the metal Mjolnir. Normally it's a cardboard one, which will be in this pile of cutouts here. But that is Marvel Dice Throne, guys. I do hope to have a playthrough and record that at some point for you guys. But for the time being, that was our unboxing. Thanks for watching. And yeah, if you have any questions or if you've played the game, let me know what you think of it by commenting below. And I'll see you guys on the next video.